Hello everyone, and welcome to a new unboxing for this channel. Today we have with me, it's still in the bubble wrap for right now, but if we unwrap it from the bubble wrap, you probably already know if you read the title, but it is a special edition for the game Crosscode. And it of course came with a proper special edition. Here it is right here. So Crosscode is a game that originally released for the PC, later came to consoles. This is a special edition for the PlayStation 4 specifically. And I first found out about Crosscode, there was like some sort of Steam, like early access like program where you could pay for like a demo of a game so the developers could have like some funding to finish it. It was just essentially like a fancy name for early access games. And I found about Crosscode through that program, and I was intrigued by its art style, its gameplay, and all that, so I bought it, and I enjoyed the game, but I picked it up last year again, sometime after it was finished, and I really enjoyed it, but it's not a game that I really want to play on the PC. It's a game I'd much rather have on a console, and I tried looking for a physical edition of the game, and through my research, I found out there was a special edition being made, so as soon as I had the chance to get it, I picked one up for myself, and here it is right now, and I thought, well, it'd be a good video for an unboxing, wouldn't it? We're just going to set this aside for now. We're going to just take a look at the steel bookcase. I don't know if it came with it or if I just bought it on the side, but it came with a steel book, and nothing all too fancy. It's just like a plain old steel book, the game, with the main character Lee just in a digitized form on the front. It's a nice looking steel bookcase. But of course the main prize is the actual box itself, and we got all of the main characters on the front of the box here, and it looks quite nice, quite beautiful. Look at that. I love that art. It's good art, and I think the best thing to do is just to crack it open, why don't we? And so it slides out, sort of like a book sleeve. And here is the actual box. It's the same art as on the front of the cover. And, how do I open this now? There's like this tab on the back. Ah, there we are. And so like a book, it opens. First thing we see is like a whole bunch of the character sprites, facial portraits on the side. All very expressive, all very charming. And inside we get the developer's logo, the Radical Fish logo. It's a little bent up on the side, but we're gonna just leave that off the side, preserve it. First thing mainly on display is the official game soundtrack. Let's see, there are 38 songs on disc 1 and 26 on the second disc. So big old soundtrack, a lot of songs. You're probably listening to the soundtrack right now. I think this is just junk. That's just junk. And kind of hastily thrown in here are, again, more stickers, for just portraits of the different characters in the game. Very expressive faces. If there's anything you'd want stickers of in Crosscode, it'd definitely be the characters' faces. And a keychain with the main character Lee saying her famous catchphrase, the word hi. That'll make more sense if you'd play the game. Next thing we have is a poster. Just a big old poster of the game's like key box art. Very big, very nice looking. This would definitely look very good on a wall, maybe framed, I don't know. Next up is the Crosscode Compendium, which is just kind of a fancy name for the art book, I suppose. So it starts off with like early concepts, goes through like the characters, the art. To be honest, I don't want to dive into it too much because I have not finished Crosscode for myself, and the thing you risk about art books is spoilers, especially towards like the back. You never know when you might see like a character who's supposed to be really important later or whatnot. So we're not going to risk too much about the art book. I'm sure it looks very nice, and I'll dive into it later when I actually finish Crosscode. But for now, it looks nice. It seems like a fun book to dive into for like history and just beautiful character art and stuff like that. It's just got a nice look to it. It's a good looking book. But like I said, I don't want to risk anything, so we're not going to open it too much. So sorry if you're looking forward to like Crosscode art, but if you really want to know, I'm sure you could find it online or something. And of course, the last thing that's mounted in the box here, it's the actual physical disc and case of the game Crosscode. Nice looking sort of illustration of the main character Lee and a counterpart of that character. I don't want to say too much, you know, spoilers and all that, but this is not the normal physical edition of the game. Like, the normal physical edition looks like basically this artwork, but on a PS4 case or a Switch case or what have you. So this is not the regular physical edition case of the game. This is exclusive to the special editions, I believe. So kind of nice that we get exclusive sort of like art and look for that special edition. And looking inside, that is the actual case or actual disc of the game. And inside we have sort of like a character profile sheet, and on the back is the controls for the game in case you need to look up some quick tips and whatnot. And of course, what every game should just come with. It comes with an actual physical manual of the game going over like controls and stuff. You know how manuals work. A lost art these days, these manuals are, so it's always nice whenever a game of any size or shape includes an actual physical manual that you can reference. And also, there is a reversible cover on the back, if that's what you're interested in, if a more lighter tone suits you. And here we have the whole special edition. You can beckon upon it, you can look upon it, you can admire it, you can do whatever it is you wish to do with this special edition of the game Crosscode. So there's nothing in here that's like too radically out there for a special edition. Like, it has a poster, the art book, the game, the soundtrack. Pretty standard stuff as far as special editions go. It's not too radically unique in that aspect. But it's a game from a smallish developer. It was their first, like, actually big old published game, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a very good game. It deserves more attention and love. So if you can check out Crosscode, that would be absolutely wondered. Not a sponsor, not an ad or anything. I'm just doing this because I love this game, despite not having finished it yet. I'm gonna get to it, I swear. This might be a good old chance to do it, the new old special PlayStation 4 version of the game. This special edition was produced through a company called Strictly Limited Games. It's sort of like the European version of limited run games we have here. Produces like physicals and special editions for just smaller indie games, but European based. And this was actually kind of an expensive import to get, so it's not something I'd recommend just casually picking up. However, if you're interested, there were still PS4 versions available the last time I checked, but it was only just the PlayStation 4 version. So if you're interested in this special edition, but you don't have a PlayStation 4, it might be kind of a harder sell in that case. But I'm a fan of this game. This is a very wonderful game and a very small studio, and I'm absolutely happy to support that studio in any way I can, and give me dumb, stupid special edition and a game I like. I can't resist at that point. I'm gonna have to cave in for it. So yeah, that's just another special edition unboxing video down. If you enjoy these, feel free to let me know. I might consider doing more in the future for any other special editions I get, because I do love my special editions. So let me know what you think. If you like it, if you don't, just let me know. It's a very fun and easy video to produce, and something to fill in the time between the bigger stuff, which hopefully will be coming out rather soon. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time when I do.